Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky,
he's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Pacers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And
conference rivals in this one, Clark. Does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Ricky Rubio. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Booker from the arc. Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Back to Che. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Over Ayton. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Young. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against Brooklyn. Shots good from Young. Well, normally, it isn't a big deal when the players arrive at the arena. But Greg, Che and his suit were the talk of the entire pregame. Greg, I know you have some thoughts on that as well.
Well, Kevin, the term is drip too hard. And feel free to use that. Che making headlines with his fashion statement to the game. And I wouldn't be surprised if this starts a style trend amongst NBA players. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Suns. The Lakers also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Pass to Cousins. Here's the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Johnson outside. Back to Booker. All sorts of time. Cousins pulls it in.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Suns trail by 10. Booker looking around. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And the first shot of the night for him missing. LeBron left side. Floats it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Poked away. Cousins with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. On up the court. It's good. 8 points for Che.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard comes in for Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in for LeBron. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Jay kicks to Green. Back to Young. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West? Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 16. There's the pass to Kaminsky. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Can't cash in from close range. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
Johnson goes in, kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And he gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Young, here we go. Off with the layup. And so it's Jay making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Versatility is so important in today's NBA that works just fine for...
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got DeMarcus Cousins, Caldwell Pope out there with Jay. Then there's Howard, and it's Green in at the three spot. Offensive rebound. Howard misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
No good from Booker. On the wing, Che. He's guarded by Johnson. Cousins, no good. Suns trail by 21. Johnson, the pass to Booker. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's 15 points for Devin Booker.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Johnson outside. Johnson outside. The three. That shot off. And the Lakers take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for them. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But, Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, even though it took him a minute to get into the league, every basketball fan out there knew Che's name before he ever set foot on an NBA court. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Diallo finds Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. Phoenix shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Young against Rubio. Young dishes to Murray. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 4th, the Suns.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
The first one falls.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And both free throws good for Che. Suns trail by 21. Saric outside. Passes it to Johnson. Dishes to Rubio. Clock at 6. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
I think this is what they want to see, Kevin. I mean, Rubio with the size and skill set to do everything you want. I think he just needs to add consistent scoring to his arsenal.
Here's Che, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots.
The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. And so Young nails them both. Here's Rubio. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And it was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him. But Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio, who is a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Avery Bradley in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
There's an aggressiveness to Che's game that I think everybody can appreciate and respect. Prides himself on keeping pressure on the defense.
And the second free throw, good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Young against Rubio, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking? And the first one drops.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And he can't hit the second. Booker with it. Over Caldwell Pope.
Much respect for the hustle of Caldwell Pope there, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
And so it's Los Angeles, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. A very good first half for the team. Tell us about how discipline has helped focus the way you guys play.
We've actually been practicing what we're preaching now, so it's carrying over into the game. And, I mean, we've been doing that so far, and we've been pretty good so far.
Yeah, thanks for your time, DeMarcus. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to. And the Lakers making a change here. Shay's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Davis. Another shot. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
And stolen by Ayton. Oubre, no one around him. The rebound by Young. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Inside. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Boy, for Shea, it's been one great play after another tonight. They cannot keep him in check.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Oubre. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Thursday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics.
And going up against the Pelicans, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And, you know, that right there is a case of Shea knowing how to use his body to not only shield the defender, but to get the and one chance, too.
Free throw, good. Shea.
You know, guys, in his rookie season, Kyle Kuzma shot over 36% from long range. Last season, that number was at 30%. Interesting to see which way that goes going forward.
Oh, Rondo in position. It's blocked. Here's Saric. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Just 3 to shoot. Here's a Kobo. And the Suns miss again. Clark, at the University of Utah over 3 seasons, Kuzma never shot better than 32% from long distance.
Yeah, you know, some reasonably doubt whether his rookie season mark will be sustainable, but he's got the confidence level offensively and work ethic I'd bet on him to get those percentages back up for sure. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Young. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
You'd love for all your shots to come from that range. Che, always going to cash in on a chance like that.
Here's Okobo, guarded by Kuzma. And Davis sends it back. Here's LeBron, rejected by Booker. They recover it. Rondo, good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Kicks to Booker. On the mark with the 15-footer. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
They get it back, and Kuzma slams it in.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity leading to that offensive board.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Okobo. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Okobo looking over the floor. Four on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Now the feed to Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for LeBron. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. And Young kicks to Cousins. Back to Che. And that one, good. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here is Johnson. He has 7. Booker. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside, Davis. Back to Che. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes. But understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
And Phoenix turns it over again. Here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Young. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. Young finds Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Che knows to have his head up at all times, scanning the floor, because that way you can deliver to an open teammate on time, on target.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. He dishes it to Booker. Pass to Baines. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Young, just 5 on the clock. Phoenix, no good that time either. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And let's check out some stats for DeMarcus Cousins. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 16 points per last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Shea's got 31 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Johnson inside. He's against Young, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. Great showing for him last season. 7th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Back to Shea. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
On the inside now, Shea will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact rattle him.
First free throw is good. Carter, he's checked in for the Suns. And so Young nails them both. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And the foul called on Shea. That is his first foul of the game. .149 left in the third quarter. Johnson against Young. 6 to shoot. The baseline Jay. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Young, that time on the assist by Howard. And now that's 35 points for Jay. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's good for 2.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Shea. High post try, and he hits the jump shot. Shea's got 37.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Carter. Back to Johnson.
Well, when you look at the skill set of Tyler Johnson, he really is the epitome of a catalyst. Comes in full energy every time, and if he's hitting his shots, you just ride that wave of scoring.
And the Lakers making a change here. Murray's checked in, and they double up Shea. Caldwell Pope passes to Shea. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Johnson surveying the floor. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Platoon swap here for Phoenix. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Young's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Murray out there with Howard. Then it's Che. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the point.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And Šarić kicks to Booker. The pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Šarić. From the left block, he sends it through.
Šarić is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
Murray with the bounce pass. Now here's Howard. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And they double up Che. Trying to get something going. And there's the nice layup by Howard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Young against Šarić. Murray outside. And they call an illegal screen here. Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League,
Isn't
so
that
it
something?
speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
Here's a Kobo. Passes to Baines. Back to Carter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And they double up Che. Howard finds Murray. The Lakers working the ball around now. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
That one goes in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Phoenix.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Che.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, Very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Oubre, and the foul's on Cheick Diallo. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers with the ball. On its way from Young for 2. Pass to Caruso. Off target from three-point range. Here's Okobo, guarded by McGee. Okobo, that's good.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
And here's Che outside. That shot off. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, best of both worlds for you tonight, Shea. Your team got the win, and you had that incredible third-quarter performance. What got you so hot coming out of the break?
You know what? Shouts out to Coach, man. He showed us some things on film that we could take advantage of. You know, we were just able to come out and make necessary adjustments. I mean, we made the plays, but Coach and the rest of the crew showed us the blueprint, you know?
And you guys listened to that advice and got it done in the second half. Thank you. Guys?
David, thank you as always.
Let's do this. I like shoes.
Welcome back to Hank and the Hornet. We're joined now by Che, one of the primary architects of this winning streak, and we want to thank you for coming on, Che.
Architect, I like that. No problem.
Absolutely. You got the drawing table out, so obviously you guys are in a nice little groove right now.
Moving and grooving, Che.
What I'm wondering is, what has been your key to success, and can you guys keep it going?
Oh, yeah. We can definitely keep it up. You know, the only thing that can stop us is us. We've got all the talent in the world in that locker room, and we can do some big things this year if we stay focused, you know?
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, sure, something like that.
I met Drake once. He did not know who I was.
I bet he did.
Look, Che, don't mind Hornet. He barely graduated kindergarten.
Took me 3 tries, Hank.
All right, you see what I'm talking about? All right, look, anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time, so we're going to let you go, but thanks so much for joining us, Che. Always a pleasure having you on.
Hey, you got it.
All right, got a quick commercial.
Thanks.
How we feeling, Che?
I'm good, Coach. Can't complain.
All right, so look, we like what we've seen out of you the past few games. Attention to detail, execution strong, and your motor's up.
I'm just happy the team's playing well and I can contribute, Coach.
You're impressing on every level of the organization. All right, head down, keep working.
Yeah, whatever you need, I'm there, right?
All right, I'll see you at practice.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
What's up, Levi?
Hey, Che. Hey. The Gatorade reps here. I want to introduce you to her. They're thinking about working you into the fold. We just got to up your profile.
Oh, word, okay. Hey, anything I should know?
Absolutely. Lesson number 1, be yourself. They love that.
I don't really think that's a lesson.
What would you call it?
Like more of advice, you know? Lessons are more meaty.
All right. Okay, well, thanks for the advice. Reese.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Want to introduce you to the NBA's next big thing. This is my man, Che.
Hey, what's up?
Nice to meet you. Next big thing. It's a pleasure.
So I wanted to talk to you
Before
about...
you get into your thing, and how long-winded you can be.
Yeah.
Love you for it.
Yeah.
But we're actually in the middle of something.
Oh, do your thing.
So
Sorry to interrupt.
We're gonna keep on doing
cool.
this, but we will see you around.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Che.
Yeah. You're in great hands, Che.
All
Levi
right.
is my guy.
Yeah. Was that lesson 2?
No. You know, she has to cater to the stars. You understand?
Seemed like a train wreck.
No, it went great. Just get that out of your head. It's perfect. It'll work out.
All right. I trust you.
Why does that sound like a threat?
I trust you, Levi.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, bro.
Have a good trip. See you when you get back.
Let's get this done.
Okay.
Right?
Reese.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your time.
Are you being facetious?
Very generous.
Okay.
Very generous. Good seeing you.
Love you.